Hello, my spiritual friends, and welcome to your weekly abundance reading. I'm going to pull 3 cards today for you, and this is going to be your abundance messages for the week. So, our first card that we're getting is the 3 of Water. Okay, the 3 of Water. And this is the card called Support Lines. Okay, and we have 3 cute little puppies here. This is a card of, this is representing your energy. Okay, so your energy is supportive, your energy is collaborative. And so it's a good week for you to look to your friends, look to employees. If you work for yourself, this is a good time to look to your inner circle of resources. Okay, and by the way, you can tell how much support lines, whether they show up on your hands or not, how much support you actually have available to you and how much you actually take in. And so you want to look at your lifeline. Okay, so this is your lifeline right here, your major line in your hand. It should be the strongest line in your hand. And you want to look just underneath that line will be where the support lines are located. So they are considered to be minor lines, okay, but they're going to pull just kind of down. They droop down off of that line. So if you have really strong support lines, that's an indication that you have a lot of people you can call on. And if they're weaker, then you're probably more independent and tend to do things on your own. So your energy this week, though, is collaborative. Okay, so the second card is going to be your advice card. Okay, and the second card that we are getting is the 10 of Water. Okay, this is a beautiful card showing a couple that's dancing outside of their house. There's a rainbow coming down, and it is just so beautiful. Obviously, very, very happy card. This is also called the Party Zone card. Okay, so what this card is saying is that your advice is to let yourself kind of let your hair down a little bit, let yourself go a little bit. It's a week for you to have fun in terms of abundance. This is both of these are water cards indicating the emotional realm. So you're definitely in your emotional field right now for this week. And the water is telling you, go ahead and show yourself to the world and let other people see you. So the section that we look at is over on the ring finger. We also call this the Apollo finger. And the lower zone is the zone that you want to look at. This is called your party zone. Okay, so if you have a big zone here, that's an indication that you are somebody who is needing attention. Okay, the Apollo finger is your how you show yourself to others. So that says, hey, look at me, look at me. Okay, and if this section happens to be kind of small, then it's more like, don't look at me. All right, so that's how you can sort of tell how much do you need to be center stage. And it's we look at the phalanges relative to each other. So, you know, if this section is longer than, say, the other sections relative to each other, that's how we tell a strength of a phalange. All right, so that's your advice card. Okay, now the third card is going to represent your results. What results can you expect to see in your abundance for this week? And the card that is coming up is the inverted 2 of Air. Okay, so the 2 of Air is a card of emotional stress. Okay, so now when it's inverted, then it's indicating that we're getting over some sort of emotional stress. Okay, so when it's upright, you can see the lady has her eyes closed. She has her ears closed. Her mouth is closed. She's just like not wanting to look at anything, right? And the card's palmistry is the ring of Neptune, which represents deep emotions. It's located at the very bottom part of your hand, and it forms a half circle right there in that part of your palm, known as Neptune. Okay, so this is where it would be located. If you have a ring of Neptune, it means that you have deep emotional sadness or deep emotional anger that needs to be resolved. Okay, so this is a minor line that doesn't show up very often, but when it does, it definitely wants to be addressed. So the message from the card, though, is indicating that your abundance this week is going to come when you can let go anything that is bothering you. And that's why, the 10 of water, the advice card is saying, really tap into the joyful emotions so that you can let go of the pain and the stress. We don't want to see those dark clouds anymore. And you don't need to see those anymore, by the way. It is totally in your control this week to let that go. So it looks like a week of really deep healing for you, really deep transformation. Congratulations. This is such a positive reading. I'm excited for you to let go of that deep energy. And if you're an empath, you can take on a lot of other people's energy. So you got to watch out for that. And you got to make sure that you're not absorbing the collective, drama and doom and gloom. What I call the weapons of mass distraction. You got to let those go and you got to focus on yourself and what's important for you in terms of creating more joy and abundance and prosperity and fulfillment in your life. Okay, so we got to spend most of our time focusing on what we want so that it can expand in our life. Okay, so that is your abundance reading for the week. By the way, if you're interested in this deck, this is my palmistry tarot deck. You can find it at palmistrytarot.com. I created this deck myself. And also, if you would like to get started on the path of abundance and you want to create more abundance in your life, that is what I specialize in. I'm a spiritual mentor and multidimensional palmist, and I'm here to help you manifest your best life. Just go to ascension17.com for more information and to take my free quiz, What is Your Abundance Archetype? So please follow and share this if you found this information helpful. And also, if you want more abundance tips, I do weekly live streams every single Thursday, and we focus on a channeled message that I've received from my spirit guides and the angels and the higher dimensional realms to guide you in your abundance. So check that out too if you want to join me live. So until next time, I wish you infinite abundance and have a beautiful day.